Hello everyone, and this video will be about the professional interview I had with Zaire Clack. We had him last semester for our class, and if you don't know who he is a championship and alliance operation intern currently for the NCAA. He used to be a firefighter as well. He was also a lifeguard for the American Red Cross, and he was also part of the special events and risk management at Wichita State University. And the reason I chose this person because I'm very interested in the championship and alliance operation intern, which involves the NCAA, because some of you guys went to the Final Four, and that was they looked very, very fun and interesting. And I'm most likely planning on going to the Final Four next year in 2023. So I want to get a little bit more experience, a little bit more knowledge about the NCAA. What is the common leadership in this field, and how can you acclimate to that environment, which is type leadership style? I believe this leadership is more about the team concept, because he works for the NCAA, so it's a lot more people involved, and his job is to help out with the NCAA. So I believe that his leadership quality is great, because he had other leadership qualities at his other positions, like lifeguard and firefighter, and I think that definitely helped him become the man that he is today, because he's so used to being a leader at this point because those jobs. So I believe that his common leadership style is being able to lead others to the right direction, and also the environment is great. What did you find most interesting or surprising about this person's career path or professional field? The fact that he went from being a volunteer firefighter and also a lifeguard to being involved in sports is very unique to me, because we only see people who do something outside of sports completely, like lifeguard and a firefighter, and transition to sports. But he absolutely did it, and I think that was very unique and very, very, very powerful, because from helping people to now helping more people, like students like myself and the NCAA. I think that's very, very great. And what ways can you envision following a path similar to that other person you interviewed? What would you do differently? I don't really see me doing championship and alliance operation in the future, but it does sound like a very interesting job, because we also at the beginning of the interview talked about the college football playoff and what he did there, and it sounded very fun. And for me personally, I hope we get a chance to do the college football playoff in the future, because it is supposed to be in Los Angeles next year. The championship game is supposed to be in Los Angeles next year, and I hope we get that chance to do it. And I definitely want to do it because I love college football. I love college basketball as well, but me personally, I love college football a little bit more than college basketball. So I hope we get that chance to do the championship game. What did you learn about best strategies for breaking into your field of choice? Best strategies that I learned is network with people, like always, and be confident and be outspoken, and don't be afraid to take risks, because these companies are definitely looking for people who are risk takers and who are willing to put their people who are not afraid of that moment or not afraid to take risks. And that shows that you are willing to put everything out on the line to get the job or to get whatever you want. And I think that's very important in business, because that's how business operates. You gotta risk everything. You can't be afraid to risk your wherever you are doing, like your money or your organization, reputation, or etc. And I believe that you should definitely take risks, because those risks can turn into rewards if you plan out your risk, but not basically think before you react. Is essentially what I'm saying. You should think before you react, and I believe that if you do that, then that risk will turn into rewards immediately. What skills do you need to develop further, and what specific action will you take to do so? Like I said, the main thing I want to do is get more involved in leadership roles, and I had a talk with Dr. Bleska actually yesterday about the internship that I'm currently in, which is the Shafis Arena, and she told me she wanted me to do more leadership roles and do more leading projects over the summer, and I'm definitely planning on doing that, and possibly changing my job for part-time to full job, so I can get more opportunities to do on leadership roles. So that's essentially what I want to do, and get more involved in leadership roles and helping out with others, essentially. And the last question is, did this experience change the way you perceive your immediate future? In a way, yes, because I want to be able to take on more leadership roles, like I said before, and also be the head of an operation or a project one day. And I definitely think I want to do that, because that shows that I'm ready to step up and take on that leadership role. And also, companies will be looking into that. People who are not afraid to step up and speak out against anything, or take that role of leadership for the day or a week or how long that you want us to take that leadership role. So that's definitely one thing I will definitely, that interview definitely helped me understand that. Don't be afraid to take on leadership roles, and don't be afraid to go out into the world, which I'm not really afraid, but I don't think I'm ready yet. But I think these last couple months is definitely preparing me to go out there in the real world. And the current trip that I will be going on in August, I think that's definitely going to be the one that's catapult me to being ready to go out and take more risks. I want to thank you guys for the video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you.